Staking out space in the media, dramatizing your own history, it's all part of a communication strategy integral to fashion, just like every other sector. And when there's no fashion week, there are the cruise collections. These inter-season showings were created in the 20s for clients spending the winter in the tropics. Cruise collections don't follow a strict schedule, leaving designers to stage them where and when they wish. Dior has opted for the royal stables at the Chantilly castle.
The first point is the mood board, because it's like a film. The idea is to give an emotion, and in our research we found this unbelievable image of these women, Escaramuzas, that are a team that normally is in Mexico for rodeo, and I was surprised they look that is so feminine. And so I say, oh, I want to understand more. And they made this sport, but they don't want to renounce their femininity. And the shape is very Dior, because they started in 50. And so they have under the dress also the jupon, like the Dior dress.
The Escaramuzas, Mexico's pioneering female horse riders. In the early 20th century, these women fought for their right to take part in the charrerias, Mexico's answer to rodeo, alongside the men. Riding side saddle, they were generally exposed to less violence than the men. Today, they're riding Camargue horses.
It's our traditional escaramuza, so it's just some movements, some synchronized, it's kind of like synchronized swimming, but it's synchronized movements. We do some turns and we just cross to each other. It's what we do all the time for competitions.
Traditionally, the Escaramuzas make their own uniforms, and the dresses, accessories and headdresses have to adhere to a strict set of rules. This time around, they've been specially dressed in lace by Dior.
We are in Chantilly. It's not possible for me to use lace, because Dior did a beautiful dress in the past with lace, and also because I'm Italian. Part in South Italy is very famous, this tradition, and also South American too. So in the collection there is a lot of lace, but different lace, because are really cotton lace. So at the end you don't feel lace like something too much couture, but that you can use every day, because in any case cruise is a collection that is important, because stay in the store for a long time.
Today, pieces from the cruise collections are not only made for exotic locations.
Like that you have to work, you have to change yourself, you have to demonstrate that you are more strong, more serious, more... No, you can go to work also with a big soft lace dress. Why not?
Maria Grazia Chiuri has no fear of fashion codes. She's ready to crush them if it makes her customers happy.
Maria Grazia took Toile de Jouy and she completely transformed it. She had it printed, she had it embroidered in places where you never see it. On a jumper, for example. You see, she's done it on a background, like a barboured wax jacket. That was in black, you would have loved it. She's done it on bed covers. I think that one's going to be very expensive. She told me herself.
Whether she's talking business, feminism or aesthetics, Maria Grazia's strength is taking it all quite seriously while maintaining a lightness of touch.
For me, lightness is a value. I want to maintain the shape Dior, the fit, the jacket, but everything has to be light. If you see very well the Dior archive, the dresses are beautiful, but not so light, because it was another time, there was another temperature, another style of life. Now it's important to have the same shape, but in another way. So I work a lot in this idea, and also especially for the jacket, because it has to be very comfortable. It's not possible to have something that you don't feel comfortable.
While the rehearsals took place in blazing sunshine, there's a surprise twist during the catwalk show. Torrential rain from start to finish. But shod in sensible walking shoes, the models aren't too worried about slipping over. No perilous heels for them.
People who care about women and support women, and yeah, no, it's incredibly important.
Every time she attacks a collection, Maria Grazia's asking questions about the status of women, all women from every culture.
Being a young woman is still difficult, I think. Being a gay young woman is more difficult, better than it was, but we've still got a long way to go. I feel as though we do have a lot more power, but we should use that power to help certain different groups of women out because they're less powerful than, for example, me.
For many, this British newcomer's the very definition of the contemporary supermodel.
Yeah, we can get hold of a lot of people through fashion, like these fashion shows, they reach millions of people, so it's such a great way to get that message across.
For example, the idea of timeless femininity is no longer seen as a given, more as a social construct, which shows that at Dior, a new feminist revolution is striding down the catwalk.